the Cassiopeia would be able to beat him in lane, and it'd be harder to get out. So they are going to go with assassination potential here instead.
Full pick comp is what you see here.
Lowest jungle proximity out of all top laners in the entire league. He barely gets any attention, but there's an attention bot. Stun, got hit.
Bears going to be in some trouble here, flashing away. The damage comes through. First blood goes through. Now Dignitas having to try to get themselves away from this one. Dig looking to find that counterattack. Now can they get Zig? Taunted back into the fight, and he is going to drop Dignitas with a 2-0 lead.
Super surprised that Zig completed that teleport, knowing to put in above Meteos because they have faith in him. How can he get back into it? He catches Chase.
He's still got one way too. Here comes Ryu.
In some potential trouble. You're going to be ulted for the Thunderlords. Press R, kill champion. Ryu puts himself on the board.
That's how you get back into it, right? Stand United position, and he's got one right now.
Now Arrow on the counterattack after Laud jumps in. True Shot Barrage is going to be used. Stand United comes out. Arrow's going to be dropped down first. Laud still being chased as Daisy smashes him right down into the dirt. But Inori's in a spot where I don't think he's getting away anytime soon. Chaser and Special with the damage.
And it really feels like Phoenix1 is pressing what's actually going to happen. Ryu actually stays bottom, going for Laud, knows he's got a summoners.
Laud trying to play up against this. I don't think you're outplaying anything when he's got that many balls on the ground.
At least he landed a Q. He's hiding everything in Brush, and now the Daisy is knocking out that Special.
Wild Growth has to be used, just keeping Special alive here.
Ryu's going to get here first.
Forward, able to find a binding. Ryu working their way into the fight. Dignitas trying to get out of this one. Going to be used. Chaser in some trouble. Killing spree for Ryu. Laud going to be locked down next. More damage coming through. See you later. Stun grabbing a kill. And that is 2 for Phoenix1 and make it a turret 2.
And that's what Dignitas capitalized. It's Laud.
Dignitas have lost their AD carry. The Arrow's not going to be finding anyone, but the chain CC just does not stop Chaser, barely getting himself away. They continue trying to hunt down Expecto. The Caller finds its way in, and they are grabbing the enemy support as well. The bot lane down. It's going to be in some danger. Keen gets the kill through the poison. Dignitas seeing what else they can find as Phoenix1 retreats. It's a 2-for-1.
This is going to be one of those good ones here.
Stunt's just meandering around. He's going to see it, but no one
can do anything in time. He's going to try and go for some kind of a miracle steal. Nope. Chaser's got the smite on lockdown, and Dignitas will take the 27th lead here. They have to go now. Here we go. Dignitas starting up the Baron, down to 1/3 HP. Into the fight goes Daisy. T1 trying to make their attack right here. Special going to be taken low. Blue team is slain Baron Nashor. That's going to be Chaser. Dignitas grabs their objective. What else can they find? Someday going to be losing the Guardian Angel. Phoenix1 still looking to fight more if they can. They can't let Dignitas get away from this one for free.
Keen went over the wall.
Low, flashing over the wall. Someday trying to get himself out as Special is the only casualty so far.
Everybody scatter! Is the call for
run away?
Knight's Vow from Inori onto Arrow, so he'll be taking some of his damage now too. There's the Arrow.
Keen! He's got no way out. This time he's going to be in some trouble. Wild Growth comes down. Spirit's Refuge trying to defend. He's not going to be doing anything with that one. P1 looking to make more happen if they can. Zig lumbering forward. Wants to chase these guys down, but Phoenix. Nice spear onto Arrow, but not going to be followed up with anything yet immediately. Zig walking himself back. True Shot Barrage going to be coming through. Redemption comes down. Kane's going to be in some trouble. Glenn's not going to be getting him out
all the shields
immediately, but Stun's going to be stunned up. Chase is able to grab one kill. Zig's going to be going down next. The damage coming out from Ryu is not enough, and Phoenix1 is in full retreat.
But
where's this Arrow going to come from Arrow? If it hits Keen, it'll lock him up.
If you're Phoenix1, you actually fully disengage. You want the Elder Drake to reset because your super minions will kill a turret. That's why Team Dignitas is going back in.
Oh, Phoenix1 still looking to try to fight this one. Arrow comes up the wall, not going to be finding its way on to lava. They're able to find the Rampage onto the enemy jungler. The Dragon is secured by Someday of all people, but the kill comes down onto Keen. Someday going to be going down next. Blood trying to snipe out Phoenix1 players. He gets the kill onto the AD carry, but he will fall regardless. Special and Someday now fighting the enemy top lane and jungle combination.
Back fast right here.
A wet noodle war as Special keeps himself alive. More redemption's coming out. This is never gonna end, Irene. It's never gonna stop yet.
It's the 2 OG P1 members trying to fight Elder Dragon up Dignitas guys.
Zig and Inori chasing them down. Lulu's not getting away today.
Daisy's up.
Daisy again into the fight. The blast cone to try to get Someday away from this one. Are the roots going to be called? Nope. Okay, yep, he got it. All right. Continue. Disengaged on Phoenix1, backing themselves away. Arrow with limited mana.
She's going to take
2/3 HP as well. Redemption coming down. Dignitas in the Baron pit. Looking to maybe steal this one away if they can. Someday going to be soaking the auto attacks. Zig now in there too. Redemption coming down the other side. Chaser's going to be killed. and someday might just be number 2. Phoenix1, look at him, even more moves. Keen is gone. 3 dead on Dig. Phoenix1, can they make it 4? Lod now gonna be bursted next. Special hook right back into the fight, barely keeping himself alive. He drops. Lod's gotta try to get himself away here, but there you go.
And Team Dignitas move into trying to
Combo, and then that's gonna be game.
Phoenix1, it took a while for them to get here. The start of the game was a little bit rocky, but they will go up 1-0 to kick off this best of 5.
And this is so close. The game ends with Dignitas still up 400 gold.
Yeah, we talked about needing to step up and the pressure of the playoffs and how will these players recover. We got to see a lot of that in this first game. Lod started the game very well, was ineffectual in the late game team fights. On the other side,
And we talked about, or especially you, Jat, you talked about how Ryu loves to play side lanes, loves to actually go and roam, and this is a perfect champion for him on the LeBlanc. And against Keen, the right side clear, there wouldn't have been really one there.
Keen.
Oh, he levels up. And
Okay,
doesn't take
level up. Means that Keen can't flash, but he got back. Lod gonna be taken low. The first blood for Stunt. Arrow and Stunt make it a 2-fer. One more.
Diving for him.
Dig has got to get out of town right now. Flashing himself away from the wave, but Someday's made his way into the fight. CC gonna be coming down. Spirit's Refuge will not provide any safety today. Lod grabbing the kill, and now we're gonna see who gets turret first.
Heard that.
Oh, here he comes.
Where's the clone going?
Oh, we're gonna make those plays.
Oh, he
Dan
flashed
United
it.
coming in, flashing forward onto Lod, who's gonna be bursted down. Special trying to get himself away, flashes him along, collateral damage, one more. Oh! Adios! Ryu grabbing that kill.
Calais pigeon.
and what Phoenix in a LeBlanc world, which is a really scary thing to do, but they can get Arrow.
Arrow gonna be wombo
They got it.
comboed.
That's the play they
Someday
need to
grab the
make.
kill, and that is exactly what they need.
Say, Inori's Graves play has been super erratic this game. His jungle pathing has been strong, but the use of his ultimate is oh my.
Flash forward, the point-blank shotgun blast will do the trick. The tidal wave comes through. Keen, the only casualty so far. Stun gonna be stunned up. Someday trying to find the kill, but Spirit's Refuge protects and provides. As Inori and Ryu have found themselves in a very bad spot. Ryu's gonna be going down now, 1 for 2. Phoenix1 still has found them. I don't see Keen walking up too much further, maybe? Or, yes he does, okay. Boom! I just caster cursed the hell out of him.
One team, and that has not been Team Dignitas' strength.
Bot lane's getting flanked right now. Someday they have all these guys around him.
And he's tanky, but how tanky can he actually
1v1,
be to get himself
Keen.
away from this one? Inori is not going to be putting up with Keen today. Takes him down in the jungle. Someday going to be falling next. A 2 for 0 for Phoenix1, and they are marching down the bottom lane.
It's the 1-3-1 collapse
There, but Ryu just immediately disappears into the dust.
Ryu is doing a number on this Team Dignitas team. There are 3 people there. 3 people there, and he kills Lot.
Before heal, before flash, before he can get any damn help, he's gone, and now they're gonna go do Baron.
Now Baron is just going to be two-manned by Inori and Arrow, who don't have any concern whatsoever for Dignitas. This isn't even going to require some help. Baron secured pre-30 minutes.
All 3 inhibitors, all within about 40 seconds of each other here if they get this last one.
This would be the fight that Dig wants.
They wants to fight so many resources onto Inori. They will find him. But they're going to be 3 inhibbed as the cost. Phoenix1 now in retreat. Tidal wave not going to be finding a whole lot. Damage coming in. Lot going to be in some trouble. First comes through and Arrow grabs the kill. The inhibitor will fall 1 for 1 plus that objective. Double super minions. Going to be marching into this. But all that's left standing is 1 turret with barely any life for Team Dignitas. That situation's going to be changed here real quick. Special's dead by Ryu. Chaser's forced to jump away. Someday trying to get himself out. A pretty good shockwave, but it's not going to be good enough. P1 will take it to game point.
And this game was far less zany than game 1, I would have to say. It was just procedural once they got through some of the early game. And the thing is, it could have been a lot worse. They could have won this one faster because they had so much early game pressure 8 minutes in. Fumbled a few plays, but then just continued to hammer home, and that just kind of goes to show how well their 1-3-1 was working in that game.
Yeah, champions.
One roster, plenty of protection, like you said, for that AD carry, but it's not like scaling is going to be a problem for Dignitas when you have an Azir on your team.
Someday are going to look to make a big play in the top lane, though.
Playful Trickster makes some moves here onto Zig. Someday will be the one absorbing a lot of the turret hits. If he goes out, Chaser gets first blood, but then immediately dies in response, tries to get himself away with the flash, but not able to do it.
Plays, out-rotating you, those types of things.
Oh,
now there's
nice.
one on special.
Not really having a whole lot of a chance. Nori going to be forced to flash away. Wild Growth making sure.
Right now, Infernal's coming up in a few seconds. But,
oh, okay, Shockwave's not going to connect. Chaser's going to be in some trouble, though. The fish seals his fate. Someday now potentially in some danger of his own. Instead gets himself out, utilizing the flash.
Down, so it was a 4v5 at best. Dignitas looks like a little bit nervous, but there's a
good opportunity for Dignitas. So manages to grab that freebie onto the enemy top laner.
Yeah,
Talk about how those have been evened up in terms of turrets. Not so much in terms of Drakes, though. Nori looking for Keen.
Keen very low, and now he's going to be popped. The damage continues to come in onto a special who's got no way out. Zig was going to be there even if he did. He won. As soon as we start to talk about them losing that third best team, again, worthy of that third seed. Nori wants to go in here on the top side. Lod getting bursted very rapidly, but now returning some pain to Wild Growth. Trying to keep Nori alive. Not going to be doing the job just yet, but Zig's able to make his way into the fight. Lod is down. A 1-for-1.
What are you doing, Zyrene?
Caster Curse.
Single game count this year.
And he's got 2 penetration items.
Oh!
That's not one of the 3.
That's not one of them, no. Ryu now in some trouble. Going to be Wild Growth, barely kept alive. Chaser looking to grab the kill. Can't quite do it. Someday now having to back himself out as Arrow's getting shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. Ace in the hole coming through. Finds its way onto Someday. They could go for it. There it is. All right, they've discovered what's happening.
But they might just try
Phoenix1 does not have a lot of health bars. They got to be able to take this one down very quickly if they can. They've got it, but it was Arrow who had to secure. That was way...
No, the worst, but hold on.
Yeah. All right, Keen
Far away
flash.
Yep.
Here's Someday.
Someday's here on the flank. Nori half HP for the fight. They're going to be bursted down. He can't do anything. This might be exactly what Dignitas needs, or is it? Stun big! Shockwave! MVP material right there. A double kill for Ryu, a double kill for Arrow. Lod is on the run.
Ryu is honed in this game. 4-man shock.
Well, another Baron.
3-man Baron.
What's gone?
Yeah, there's not even a chance to stop that one on the side of Dig.
Oh,
fire off true shot. All right,
Zig was never there in first place.
Away, and Nori going to be threatening the back line towards Lod. Zig making his way onto the Nexus.
They're delaying.
Fighting back. Arrow staying alive. Stun's going to be using the Wild Growth, giving himself trucking as well.
And Nori stopped
Zig
back
is on to Nexus turret number 2. He's got quite a few Baroned up minions. TP going to be channeled. Someday trying to get back and do something here.
Oh.
The Shark is thrown out. Someday is not at very high HP. He won't be able to protect this turret. He's going to just try to protect the Nexus. But Zig is very mobile, getting himself away now. Enough Dignitas members come back to stop him.
Blue buff, so that's not much of a last stand.
Yeah, they're not really trying to fight a whole lot for this. True Shot Barrage comes out, but...
The spites haven't been great.
Yeah,
that wasn't even a spike.
No, I mean, this is it. Zig's behind him, going for the Nexus. Shark onto Lod. Fish comes out. Zig still looking to make the moves if he can. They're in the back line. Nori firing off the rockets. Lod going to be kept alive right now. Nori's going to be taking low. Shockwave onto 2. 2 dead on the side of Phoenix1. The next is going to be targeted. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Phoenix1 is going to Vancouver.
People were wondering after week 9 when Phoenix1 goes 0-2 and swaps around a lot of their players whether they'd be able to pull it together for quarterfinals. Emphatically, yes, a 3-0 over Team Dignitas.
Incredibly clean from them. Those were lane phase victories across the board. Game 1 seemed to be the only one that was close, and the shot calling prevailed, but then 2, 3 seemed rather easy for them.
Yeah, and when we say lane phase victories, they were taking small advantages and turning them into victories, which is not an easy thing to do. They were consistently moving around the map better than Team Dignitas, and unfortunately for Team Dignitas, their season ends here.
We said they went through a